up everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda, and welcome back to All of Fabric 3, where we are just, I wouldn't say hit a roadblock, we've certainly hit a little bit of a point where things are slowing down a little, because we just simply do not have the stuff that we need to get too much further. That being said, I do want to get a storage system set up. There we go. Oh, we've got a miner up there. So let's take some emeralds and see if he's not miner, merchant. Let's go see if he's got out with buying, shall we? Although, I mean, you forget how quick you are on that asphalt until you come out onto normal ground and you just suddenly screech to a halt. Hey dude, what you got for me? Coral block? Nah. Slime ball? Nah. Coral. Ooh, actually, no, slime balls. We need a slime. I can only buy 5 from you. Really? Hell, you're rubbish. But you saw me something useful, so I'll not kill you right away. I want to get slime so we can get a slime sling and some slime boots. Make it a bit easier getting around. Right. So, what I want to do today... Oh, quickly with this as well. Those things going up the side that I wonder what they were. Those steel pipe machine casings, which is 6 steel pipes and a steel casing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more casings. So 7 times 8 is 56. Times 4 is 224 more steel that I need. Yeah, we're going to be here a while for that. So, while that's working its way through, yeah, let's get some storage set up because this is a jumbled mess, and I'd much rather have some I can search. So, are we for food? We are good. We are going to be looking then at applied energistics. So there is a quest line for it as well. So we got charged Certus crystals. What we need is fluix crystals. Where are you? Fluix crystal. Now, drop 1 charged Certus quartz, 1 nether quartz, and a redstone dust into a puddle next to one another. Wait for a moment to receive 2 fluix crystals. We have got apparently 12 charged Certus quartz. I thought we had more than that. Got loads of sky stuff. Yeah. No, it's normal Certus quartz. Ooh, we've only got 12. Right. We shall do 8 then. So we then need 8 of that, and we need 8 of that. We also need a bucket of water, which you can just about reach. There's tank down there. And a little pool to put it in. So, just for the sake of doing it, let's just drop it here. So, 8, 8, and 8. Oh, and it's picked up the... where's that magnet? Disable. Right. Try that again. There. Should start changing. There we go. Fluix crystals. Now, That gets me a diamond. No, it gets me 4 diamonds. Excellent. We're going to need some of these. So I'm going to need some diamonds. I'm going to need some of that. Oh, we've got some more steel here. Excellent. I'm going to need some iron. Where's the iron? We've got loads of it somewhere. There we are. Let me just get this iron turned into... not this iron, this steel. So, we're going to need 2 things. We're going to need an inscriber, and we're going to need a charger. So, charger, inscriber. That is iron and flux crystals. Nice and easy. And the inscriber requires a pair of sticky pistons. I'm pretty sure I have some pistons around here. I guess not. That's fine. We just need that and then some cobblestone. There we go. So, oh, and then 2 slime balls. Kind of glad we bought those when we did. So, pistons. Oh, we need redstone. Fortunately, I have got plenty of that. Ah, stop pressing things. Dang it. Right. Oh, dang it. Just click on the right button for once. Come on, man. There we go. And we've got an inscriber. Now, these are going to need power. So, for now, we're going to slap the inscriber here. And we'll stick the charger on top of it. Now, the charger, what this does, is if we were to take some of this Certus quartz and right-click, it becomes charged Certus quartz. That is how we get more of that. So, get some Certus quartz crystals from that, some ender pearls from that. Next, we need an energy acceptor. Although these accept energy straight from this, the energy acceptor is what we use to power the network itself. So that requires iron, flux, and quartz glass, which is quartz dust and glass. Quartz dust, you guessed it, comes from grinding up some quartz, and all its grinders are full. It also comes from glass, which I've got a load of in one of these chests. Oh, there it is. Looking right at it. Let's just throw these away for a minute. And eat a burrito. You've got 3 left, you've got 12 left. You're definitely faster. Not much, but faster. Ooh. Now, although these are open to start using, yeah, I don't know if we can actually get it. The Emmy Controller is the heart, which, yeah, we can't. We need to go through this properly. No, not those. Those. Let's take the iron out of there and there. steel dust. Throw it in there. Oh jeez, yeah, I'm going to need a lot more. I'm going to need some more coke dust as well, so I'm just grabbing some more coal. Oh boy! Steel! I know what they meant by you should have multiple blast furnaces, 'cause steel takes a while. But I need 5. You don't grind nether quartz. You do. Right. Put you in there for a minute. Back in a moment, we've got enough quartz for what we need. Right. 5 quartz dust. 4 glass. Makes 4 quartz glass. With a flux crystal, it gives us an energy acceptor. Right. You can sit there. Now, this flux ME glass, the cables, these are how we transfer power, energy, items, you know, everything. So what we need is a quartz fibre, which is 3 crushed quartz and 6 glass. With 2 flux crystals, that makes us a glass cable, which we need 6. Nope. I do. Oh, dang it. Okay, haven't we? That is your power for this. Now, some chicken noodle soup. Some tiny TNT. Ooh, lovely. What we need now are these. Now, you need to make pure flux. Or pure fluix. Which is... Ah, there. You make it by mixing ground flux dust with sand to make flux seeds. You put the seeds in water and it turns into a pure crystal. The problem is the actual process takes forever. It really does. They don't despawn, but it still just takes a long time. But effectively, anything that you can use a flux crystal in, you can use a pure crystal, but you can, certain recipes require pure and can't use normal. So it's best to turn all of your flux crystals into pure, because you will double. 6 becomes 12. So what we need to do is make these growth accelerators. These will speed up the process of that transformation. Now, because I'm going to need some of these, let's be a little bit more efficient with this. Right. I've got 6 left. Still need to make 2 more. Do. These 4 I need to grind into dust when they're done. But for now, we need to make these. So this needs a flux block as well. Oh, we have got flux essence. What level is that? 4. Which means we're going to need a lot more flux. 1 block is 4, so 4, 8, 12, 16 blocks. I need 12 more, and I've only got 8 crystals. Right. But let's build our little pocket of water here again. Where's my Delta quartz? There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. thought so. They do double up, so your 8 charge becomes 16 fluids. Okay. Just getting a couple more charged ones while these are finished. Right. Back. In fact, no, I don't need to back them. Oh yeah, backing them up because I need some. Oh, more of that. Actually, no, I've got it. Right, let's get crafting actually. So I need 2 lots of you. I made 12 bags of them. That was clever. 4 of you. I've got 4 crystal growth accelerators. So, put these in a pattern. Like that. And you can see they've all lit up now because they've got power. In the middle of that, you need to get yourself a pool of water, like that. You put that in there, and then when this grinds up its last, we'll grind up a flux crystal. We do need to get some sand. Which is... I have 1 piece of sand. Really? Dagnabbit. Throw you in there. Let's go get some sand. Shovel. Pretty sure one of these checkpoints is on the edge of a desert. Well, it's not on the edge of a desert, but I guess I looked into that one. There we go. Right. Oh, I might make some more of this asphalt throughout the given the size of this place, it's definitely needed. Right, 1 flux dust, 1 bit of sand gives you 2 flux seeds, and all you do with these, throw them in the water. Now, what would happen is, if you left this after a while, you go pick them up, you'll see that they're 6% done. You keep checking them like that. Really, keep checking on them, but you want them when they look like that, full-size crystal. So let's just get the rest of these made, thrown in, and then the next job is to just wait. So all that happens, I'm just going to fend for the farms. I'll fend to the farms. I'll be back in a bit. Right, quick harvest later, and 8 pure flux crystals. So let's get banana cream. Oh, and that gives me some more flux seeds as well. Well, they can all go in there. That can go in there for now. And with the pure flux crystals, we can now go about making this. So, to make an Emmy Controller, we need skystone blocks, which is effectively skystone, cooked, I think. Yeah, cooked. Bang that in the furnace. Throw that in the blast oven, coke oven. That'll at least get that going. What's this doing? Got a bit more. So that's cooking nicely there. We need then this, an engineer's processor. This is where I realise it's all going to fall down. So let me just grab that. So let's just here, put all these in here. Because this is where we need to go out on a little adventure again. Because when we broke this meteor down that was in here, we got all these blocks, but in the middle was this skystone chest. And in the middle of said chest was a couple of items which are in one of these barrels around here somewhere. There. These things. Silicon, press inscriber presses. Now it happens to be that we've got silicon and engineers, and we need an engineering processor. But there are 4 to collect: silicon, engineering, calculation, and logic. Which does mean we need to go looking for some more meteors. Now, I know there have been there's quite a few on the map now, because all the exploring we did, found quite a few of them, but I've not actually gone in and done out with them. Apart from, obviously, the one that we turned into a base. So, I am just going to have a quick look. How much is the slime sling? Oh, we can make it. We might even be able to make the boots as well. I need some string. Which I'm sure I've got some in one of these. You can't tell me of all the things I don't have, it's string. There we go. So, let's take that out, fix it again. We need a slime block, 2 string. For that, we've got a slime sling, and then where are the boots? I think it's a block and a ball, isn't it? Yeah, block and ball. So can't make the boots yet, but let's just take the glider out. That'll automatically complete that one. Got a sword there. We'll throw these back in here. Right. The reason I want the slime sling is because it's just a slingshot. Fair enough, but if you aim at the ground, hey, instant propulsion. So, meteorites. We've got calculation. We've got engineering and silicon. We need logic and calculation. So there's another meteor there, about almost due southwest. So let's go over there. Oh, that's why I love the sling. Have I gone past it? No, I haven't. It's there. Woohoo! All that ground covered in seconds. Yes. So, we do need a diamond pickaxe to break this. But thankfully, we got vein miner. And there we're straight in. We've got calculation and engineering. Once you've got the press, you can only use it once. You only use it for one thing. That's to make the circuits. Or make more presses. But we only need one of each. So that is all I need to do. So that's calculation. We just need the logic one left now. And I believe there's one there northeast, roughly. So, boop. And get the glider out. And what you're doing with the sling is you're not going for height. Although height's great because you glide for longer. What you're really going for is that little angle where you spin round, you hit glide, and the actual propulsion of the slime sling sends you miles on one pump. It is excellent. So hopefully we are lucky and we find the logic press in here. The chest as well is always in the middle, the dead centre of the meteor. And we've got logic. Calculation, silicon as well. Oof. So really, if I'd have gone to that one first, we'd have had them all in 2. That's the shame. But we've got them, that's what matters. Right, dang it. And up to you. Let's get up to you. And boop. Oh, that's a big old mountain. Okay, backing him up once we're back home. Okay, word of warning, having nearly died, when you've got the slime boots, you are impervious to fall damage. You just quite literally bounce when you hit the ground. Having not got the slime boots, make sure that you pull your glider out when you're falling, because you must assuredly take fall damage, and given the height that the slime thing gives you, it hurts a lot, so be careful. And do you know what? It's when you're this high and you're looking down. Oh, yeah, that looks awesome. So worth all the effort. Hey. But now we are back. Let me just throw them seeds in there. Sling and everything in here. That can just go in there for now. And let's go. You can go in now. Play with our new presses. So, we needed, for this particular one, where are we? We needed an engineering processor, which needs silicon and engineering circuit. The engineering circuit is nice and simple. You put the engineer's press into the inscriber, and you put in a diamond. Little progress bar. Boop. Engineer circuit. For the silicon press, you need silicon. You get that by smelting either Certus quartz or quartz, or Certus quartz or normal quartz dust. Silicon. So let's. One thing I'm going to have to do. There it is. I knew I got a lot of Certus. Yeah, a lot of nether quartz somewhere. Where's the east furnace? In fact, where's my chest full of things? Well, quartz dust. So let's just cook this one to get the silicon we need to get started. Now what I'm going to do is the entire stack that I've just put in the grinder, I'm just going to put straight in here. Yeah, it's a piece of silicon. So same as before, you take the press out, you put silicon in, put in the silicon, process bar, done. We then need to put all of this together. Assuming we don't run out of power. We definitely need to find some better renewable energy form as well, because this will require constant power to keep on, and my little solar panel doesn't really crack it. So, boop, printed silicon board. Now, to put these together, you need a piece of redstone. So you put your engineering press in, your silicon press, well, your pressed engineer circuit, your silicon, your redstone dust, and you have an engineering processor. You come and you get your skystone from the furnace, and you use the pure crystals that we made before, and the extras that we made up here, put them all together, we've got our Emmy Controller, which I'm going to have sat there. I'm going to pick back out. Oh, Skyblock's still, you know, when you cook it, takes ages. Now, what I might do is actually just have some panels and batteries just to power this, separate from everything else. So that brings us to the Emmy Controller, which we've now got. We then need cables and drives. So to connect, we use these to connect like the power and the energy. The smart cables are what effectively create the network. So we want wool and an Emmy cable. You can still use these, but the smart cables give you so much more functionality. We need a piece of wool. Wool. There it is. Although, with the wool, let me get put some colour on it. Let's make it, that's grey. Pink, purple. That was 4 on wool. Or is it 1-to-1 with wool? It's 1-to-1 with wool. Oh well, we'll only do it for this one. So we take some more of this ME cable, and yeah, it is 1-to-1. We need more of this ME cable. So we need more those. So like I said, any recipe that takes flux crystals, you can use pure. There we go. How many is this asking for? Oh, this is asking for the smart cables as well, isn't it? So these are now just these cables covered up. The smart cables require redstone and glowstone. Redstone. And glowstone. Dagnabbit, stop pressing that. Jeez. Boo, there we go. Smart cables. These are your interconnections. So, a smart cable, if you look at the Emmy Controller, when you have a single smart cable coming off of it, that cable can have multiple machines attached to it. But the limit is 8. So you can see at the top, 0 of 8 channels. If I was to connect this to here, that is still only 8 channels. Whereas that is 8, and that is another 8. So you've got to be strategic of how you place your cables. So if you were to, say, hook one up to an ME drive, that's 1 connection. And then up to a terminal, that's 2 connections. That's 2 channels straight away. Doesn't sound like you'll need a lot, but when you get into auto crafting, especially with crafting with machines, you'll need loads. A dense cable, I think, if I remember rightly, is 32 connections. Or it might be 16. What's the recipe for a dense cable? It's just 4 of these. No, you've got to make it from scratch. So you've got to make dense, so coloured ME cable into dense covered ME cable, and then the same glowstone redstone to make it into a dense smart cable. So the fact that it's 4, yeah, it's 32 connections instead of 8. Get rid of those. How far is through you? Not too far, but you know what? We might as well start you off. But we need an ME drive now, so this is the actual internal memory bank, your hard drive, so to speak. So we need 2 more engineering presses. 2 press and a diamond. And what you'll eventually do with this is have 4 of these inscribers, 1 for each press, and then a 5th for the actual crafting of circuits. You can fully automate these. It takes some doing, and it's something I ain't done in a while, and I'll have to rethink it all, but it can be done. What else do I need for this ME drive? 2 more fluids, so that needs glass. Not glass. Right. So we get you. And you. We'll get you. And then it's. Get rid of that. Yours, yours. And yours. Yours, yours, yours. Okay, yours, yours, yours. Now, if I was to just go inscribe, do we have... No. Yeah, no, there isn't. There is... Whether they're just not ported up to this version yet or what, but there used to be an advanced inscriber that you could have put stacks of items in instead of 1 at a time. That looks like it's not around anymore. But we've got our ME drive, so let's just pop you there and you there. I am going to need to find some power to give this, so I do know that I have a generator of some sort around here somewhere. I thought I did. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Well, with this, we need to start making storage drives. Then we need to start making crafting terminals. And then maybe we might even have a chance to get set up wireless. But for now, I think what I need to do is fix power. Because we've got this, but no way to actually power the machines in there. And I want to find the settings for that, because that's annoying. Ah! Dang it. Right, get rid of the dirt for you. Ugh. I'm not well enough for this. Right. How are you doing on steel? Well, at least it's still going. Nice. We only need 3 more stacks. No, 2 more stacks. Good. And haven't quite got 2 stacks in there yet, so yeah, throw these in, 'cause if I added it up right, that should make enough steel now. This is it. So I need to fix the power generation issue we've got here. So let me just accept all the rewards, which just give us a lot of food. And a safety vest. Alright, that was look a little cool. Yeah, lots of food. I need to go in the kitchen. Extra generators. So we've got, that uses redstone and lava. Blast generator, demise, withered, somewhat. Scalding, burns lava. Nice colour. Giant gluttony brew, teleport, sludgy. That's it. I'm pretty sure we've got that generator somewhere. Unless they used it in creating the little solar panel, which I might have done actually, which is currently up there. Will that work through? Will the solar panel work through glass? Here's a little trial. While I'm checking this out, we are running out of time. So, as usual, if you... dang it. I forgot I did this. As usual, if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you really liked it, want to catch some more, you can always hit subscribe. There we go. Hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. It'll let you know when new videos go up. It'll also let you know when I go live, because I stream occasionally on YouTube. I also stream on twitch.tv/Yorkshire Panda. I'm going to get all the links and everything set up in the description as well, so don't worry about all that. I'm trying to remember it all. With something else I was going to say. What was I going to say? Answers on a postcard, please. If you see anything you want to make a comment on, if you want to ask me a question, or if you think there's an easier way for me to do something than what I'm attempting to do, by all means, drop us a comment. I do appreciate comments, and I do try to answer back as soon as I can. That is indirect sunlight. That is generating 1 RF per tick. If I put an energy acceptor on this, will that work? Yeah. I know, I'm getting electrocuted. It does! Oh, so we can use the solar panel. Right, I am going to need to... Yeah. I'm going to have to upgrade the solar panel. Solar... You should see some more circuits, some diamond. So that's these coal, that needs diamond, that needs diamond, and reinforced glass, which just needs some lead. 16. How much is that? 16 RF per tick through the day, 4 at night. And that one, which takes 8 of those. Some UU matter. Yeah, UU matter's not going to happen yet. So I could upgrade that. I could also go for something like the Thermoelectric Generator, which, how do we make that? Thermoelectric. Lava, iron, block's fine. Right, we're going to make that. I think that's how we're going to do it. So, as always, you guys have a good one. Take it steady. I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye.